Okay, we'll have a daily recordings. Fine. So you can watch for future also. Whatever which we are going to cover will be asked in an interview. 100% you will not find anything outside it. What you will find? The logical programs which you have to practice. I will tell you the logic. I will tell you two programs, three programs. Okay. See, I always tell about three to four if you can see my screens. So, so we are, I always cover multiple combinations. These are Cucumber framework, sorry, we have created. Okay, so I'm trying to show you. See, suppose for this functions also, I have created different functions. So I'm going to teach you three to four programs for every logic. But you have to create your logic yourself. Everyone. You have to create, you have to practice. Okay, suppose strings are there, how it works. If else conditions are there, how it works. You will not find even a single question outside what we will study. We will be covering our complete syllabus. Second thing, a question is asked.
Sorry, Abhinav, I'm not able to see your screen. Is it same for everyone?
I think I have started the recording, but forgot to share. Yeah,
Okay.
can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. So the thing was that I was saying, if you see here, so we are creating continuously. I will be covering each and every program. So we'll be covering each and every program, constructor, access, if else, loops also you'll be doing for loops, you'll be doing multiple programs, functions, you'll be doing multiple functions. But the thing is that you have to practice a part of this. Okay, because questions may differ. Okay. And after a part of it, this will be going with all the examples. Second thing, this will be our course content. Now, there is often a question is asked, should we do in JavaScript or TypeScript? Okay. So see, there is both are 99% similar. Your whatever code you write in TypeScript is automatically converted into JavaScript. Got my point? Whatever code you will write on TypeScript will always be compiled in JS, that is JavaScript. So if you learn TypeScript, you are automatically covering JavaScript. And one more thing, in interview, there are a lot of things people think, I don't know, I have done TypeScript, I don't know JavaScript. No use. You know TypeScript, if interviewer asks you, okay, he will never say he will that no, he won't be a rigid person. He can say you can do programming in any case, and most of the case any openings you will find TypeScript slash JavaScript. Okay, you will find TypeScript. You must know one of them. Okay, there are no issues. Both are same. There are two three changes. Okay, that you cannot do strict comparison. You can do these two three changes are there. Okay, else both are same. This is the course which we are going to cover. See, first of all, basically, we will have only 1 day theory class. We will cover only 1 day for theory. Okay. A part of it, all the theory, we will be doing all the things practically. Right? We'll be doing all the things practically. Okay. And see, these are all the things. I will give you the comment. Wherever the theory part is there, I will give you the comments. You can see I'm giving the comments where every place. Most of the places where is required, I give the comments, initializing map, get, type the values. Okay, so theory will be 1 day. After that, each and every program will have the comments, which will tell about it. Okay, so this is the how I will go. Okay, second, yeah. Then we will be looking at JavaScript plus TypeScript. So we'll be working on it. Okay, all the concepts, basics will be covered. Fine, all the basics will be covered. Don't worry. After that, we'll be working on Visual Studio Code. This is Visual Studio Code, which where we are going to write our codes. Okay. Playwright setup will be there. Architecture, all this are theory. Then browsers, elements, locators, identifiers, playwright weights, action classes, context, complex examples we will do. After at the end, I will be showing you two frameworks. Okay, see, this is one of the frameworks we are currently working. Last class yesterday in the weekend batch, we started this framework. This is basically with the help of Cucumber. This framework is with the help of Cucumber and another framework. This is the second framework. Okay, this is a page object model. Fine. So I will be covering both things. I will be covering with Cucumber as well as page object model. At the end, I will be putting all the complete code on your Git and the Git repository. I will be pushing my code in the Git. Okay. Fine. Node.js is the thing. And we will be also going to look at API testing. We are going to work with API testing also. So what we will be doing? See, I'm showing you. So if you can see, delete request. We have created delete request. Okay. Get request to get the. I will be running a JSON server from which we'll be executing all these things. Get request. Okay. Put post request we'll be doing. All the APIs request we are going to cover over here. Four. All the four requests. If you want, we can do other requests also, but these are the important ones. Okay, which will help you that we have done with the API automation with Playwright. Okay. Next. Yeah. And at the end, we will be doing AI MCP LLM model implementation. Okay, so I will be creating folders for it. Okay, MCP weekend batch. Okay, different MCP new project. Okay, so we have with every batch I have to tell about MCP and LLM. So this will things I am going to tell you. You should have the knowledge how to write this prompts also. Okay, that is basic for you guys. Learn at how to write the prompts. That will be useful in the future also. Okay, so I have given here the prompts. Okay, with the prompts I am running and creating. See, this is a program which is automatically created by AI. Okay, with the help of NCP, it is executed on the browser also. So this I will be covering in this course. Anyone, any question about the course? We will be covering TypeScript. We will be covering Playwright. We will be working on two frameworks. We will be checking our code on Git, and after that, we will be looking at the MCP Playwright. So these are the five major divisions which we are going to cover in this course. Any questions, guys? Please go ahead. Any questions? Pragya, Soumya.
Yeah, Abhinav. So, can we use Java also to to use in Playwright?
Yes, we can use Java. But this course is for Playwright
Okay,
with TypeScript.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay, you see, the thing is that if you use, I know why you are asking this question because we have done Selenium with Java.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you are familiar with it. But see, if you know Java, then this is not a big deal. Okay, TypeScript is very easy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
TypeScript is really very easy. I was also afraid 2.5 years back. I was thinking this script word make us challenging. Okay,
Mm. Okay.
that is the problem in our mind. This script word. So I was also thinking I have to start this thing, but now I feel that it is very easy because if you know Java, it is easy than Java.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
see, if you want to clear interviews, there are no openings for playwright with Java.
Mm. Okay. Yeah.
Second, why it is not there? Anyone can answer me? See, Playwright and TypeScript both are the part of Microsoft. Okay, they both are part of Microsoft and this Visual Studio Code, which we are going to write our code, this IDE. So these all three and Node.js on which we are doing the things. So all these four are combo or what we call. So they work together. So they are from a same company, Microsoft. Fine. That is the reason. That is the major reason Playwright has become tremendously came so on a high in just 4 years. See, Selenium was ruling since 2010. Okay, Fif- 15 years. I haven't in my life seen any tool. Okay, I started when I started. Windrunner was there. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself also. So I am having total around 15 to 16 years of experience. I have been associated with multiple MNCs. Okay, uh, started with IBM. My last company was Jansa. Okay, and mid there were three, four more companies were there. And I started this QA guides actually 10 years back. I just quit my job for 2 years, 9 years back. 3 years I was working on it. 2 years I worked on it. Then after that I joined BlackBerry. Okay. After that again I started working on it, but suddenly COVID came. So I was having my offline centers. Fine. So they got closed. Then I joined Gensar, but I was not having how to do these things online that time. I was training Selenium. Was giving training in multiple companies, but slowly I came to online also. So now, since 2025, 1st January, I resigned. I left Jansa. That time I thought that now I will be in trainings only. Okay. So I'm teaching since 10 years. Okay. And 5, 6 years I've been dedicated to this QA guides only. I've worked with Selenium. I've taught JMeter. I've taught REST Assured API. I've worked on this Playwright. Okay. So this is my about myself. Fine. I'm currently located in Pune. Okay. So we were there that I was saying you that, yeah. So we have seen so many tools came in the market, but just Visual Studio Code, TypeScript, Playwright, and Node.js, they all belong to same company. That is Microsoft. So they have a best support. Okay. For Selenium, what happened? It is a open source. This is also open source. It is free of cost. Okay. But Selenium, there was no such honor. Who can take its ownership if anything goes wrong? Okay. So here we have a ownership of Microsoft. That's why it has boomed so much in the market. Fine. So this is one of the now. Yeah, questions. Pragya, your question? Any question, Pragya?
So, so nothing. I just want to know that I am having a gap, so like it's very difficult for me to actually, cope up. So how should I, begin, or what should I like have like a prerequisite to,
So
attend the
how much
classes?
gap you are having? Pragya,
Almost.
what you can do? We can have a separate call on it.
Okay.
Okay, we can discuss this because this is something else apart from post. Okay, we will discuss. I will see your career uh, outline and I will guide accordingly. Okay.
Okay, sir. No problem.
Yeah. Anusha, do you have any question?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Sushila, do you have any questions?
Sir, sorry to interrupt. One thing I wanted to ask, the live project which you are telling, so which domain actually it
E-commerce,
is
e-commerce,
from?
e-commerce, e-commerce.
Okay, okay.
Okay. We are having, you can bring your own project also if you have some. So I have my own project, one e-commerce website. So I will be showing that. Okay. If you have your own also, you can bring, we can work on it also. But really working on e-commerce project. Yeah. Sushila, your mic is working? No
Yes,
issues.
sir, I have question regarding that we are going to covering CI CD pipeline in this course.
Yeah, Jenkins is there. Sorry, GitHub is there. Yes.
Okay,
I,
okay.
I will be checking all my code. Can you see my screen? Yeah, you can see my
Yes.
screen. Yeah.
Mm.
So if I go over see, if I go on GitHub, okay, you will see all my projects has been checked in. I will be worked with different teams, and their all projects have been checked in. Okay, they can easily download and they can again put their code in through it. Fine.
Oh, fine, sir. Thank you.
No, we will be covering everything which is required. Okay, if anything new comes in between course also in market related to Playwright, okay, some plugins or anything that will be also be covering. Okay, suppose anyone in new version of Playwright, just say Microsoft gives one more facility, anything else, so we'll be covering that also. Hmm. Any other question?
No, sir.
Okay. No. See, Sushila, do you know any other tool?
Yes, sir. Actually, I having basic knowledge about the playwright in JavaScript, and also know about the basic Java.
No,
So
Selenium. Selenium, you know.
no, no, I don't know about the Selenium.
No issues. So I'm taking everyone as a fresher for Playwright. So actually, what are the major advantages of Playwright? Okay, if any one of you has worked on Selenium, so you can give the differentiation also. So these are the major advantages of Playwright. If I go with Word, so first is major advantage is speed, high speed. See how high is speed? Actually, what happens if you talk about other tools, we have to implicitly and explicitly give the weights. Okay, you have to give specify a weight, but here it has an inbuilt weight mechanism. It has a inbuilt weight mechanism. Okay, so its speed is very high. Second is its architecture is something that it has a direct browser control. In Selenium, those who have done what we use to have web driver to connect with our driver. If you remember, we use web driver, but there is nothing web driver over here. You can directly connect. So there is something known as web socket connection. There is something known as web socket connection, due to which you can directly connect with browser. So Playwright is directly connected. There is a direct bridge. If you press enter, that enter will be pressed on browser. Okay, there is no web driver in between. That is also one of the reasons that the speed of Playwright is very high. Okay, so this is a Monday's theory class. Okay, so we have what we call is there is a auto waiting, right? Auto waiting. Next, it has mobile emulation. What I call as mobile emulation. So you can directly emulate your mobile devices. You can directly, okay, emulate your mobile devices like iPhone or Pixel. Okay, so and you can apply different viewport also. Okay, so this is one of the advantages of your this playwright. Because in Selenium, there we used to have different tools. Okay, to work on it. But there is nothing different tool we have to use. You can directly emulate your mobile devices into it. See, I want to show you one thing. If you can see, I'll go over here. Right. See, this is one of the examples. I am taking the images also. So here we have a inbuilt facilities. Here we have an inbuilt facility to take the image. Even you can record the videos. Even you can record the videos. So I open. Okay. Okay, if you see, this is a framework which we have collected, so created. Okay, if I show you something, so here I have created. here you have to put two things: a screenshot on failure and video retain on failure. So now you don't have to download any jar file, anything else in it. Just give these two lines and trace. If you give just three lines, these are the advantages, guys. These are the advantages: video, screenshot, and trace. Okay, see, this is the practical examples I'm showing you. So it trace videos. So these are the advances. So what is this trace will do? It will, if a test case fails, remember what I'm saying. If a test case fails, it will show you screen by screen, not a video, but screen by screen full execution. It will show you screen by screen full execution. And what is the screenshot? I have just showed you the image it will show. And video, it will it will show like a movie. That how this is how the thing has failed. Okay, this is how the thing has. So this is one of the biggest advantages of Playwright over other. Got the one? Next, it supports multiple browsers. We'll be looking, it supports every browser support. Multiple browser. Okay. Next, it multiple parallel execution. You can do with parallel execution. But this advantages was with Selenium also. But in few past, there were many tools. It was not supported. So these are the basic major API testing. One more advantage is API testing. You can directly do API testing here. I just shown you how I can put get request, put request, delete, okay, post request. I just shown you. So these are the 10 major advantages. Tomorrow, if anyone asks, see, currently market is no do not have any person with more than 3 years of experience in Playwright. All are learning. Okay, so they ask these types of questions most of the time. Okay, they will ask arrays, they will ask this. They don't know the inside story of it. Okay, so these small questions are very, very important. Remember, right? Now, now we will be using Visual Studio Code. So this is all. This is our ID. See, tomorrow class, those who will join, okay, please have the laptops with you handy. I will be installing each and every software on any of your machines. Okay, so you can easily install the things. Just keep your laptops handy, and someone will share me the screen, and I will install all the software so everyone we are on the same phase. Okay, so we will be using Visual Studio Code. Okay, so what are its advantages for Playwright? Why I am using Visual Studio Code? Everyone should know basics. Basics are very important. See, best thing is you have your own terminal. Visual Studio Code has its own terminal. We don't need any command prompt. VS Code. First advantage has its own terminal. Okay, command prompt, you can directly go give here any command. Got it? Next, autofill facility. Autofill, as soon as you will start writing, it will give you the suggestions. This is one of the advantages. Okay, got it? For us, I am showing for us. Okay, and you can see this show track viewer can come here. It has a track viewer. You can easily see where the test case failed with show track viewer. Very good extensions facility. If you go over here, you can go easily and can install MCPs, AI, LLMs, anything you want, you can directly install it. Okay. So extension facilities. free of cost, open source. Microsoft is the owner. Okay, these are the major facilities of Visual Studio, supporting multiple languages. That's why we are using Visual Studio. Okay, so remember, you know the advantages of Playwright. You know the advantages of Visual Studio. Okay, one thing we will be using Node.js. So anyone know what is Node.js? Anyone? See, we will be installing Node.js. First software we will be installing Node.js. We will install it tomorrow. Don't worry. Node.js. See, this is also an open source. Okay, this is also and it provides a runtime environment for our TypeScript and JavaScript code. So what it is an open source. So where we will get the environment? It provides the environment. What it do? It provides the environment to run our TypeScript. See, TS means TypeScript. You can see all the extension are TS and JS. JS code to run. Okay. So this is the basically help for us. Okay. See, you cannot execute your TypeScript code on browser until and unless you don't have Node.js. Remember this line. You cannot execute your TypeScript code on browser until and unless you don't have Node.js. Okay, fine. Got it? Fine. So Node.js we will be using Visual Studio Code. Then we will be installing our TypeScript on it. First of all, 1 2 weeks we'll be working on TypeScript, then we will be going on Playwright. So this is the sequence we are following. Now I'm stopping my demo here because the next session is the installation of the softwares. For that, I need your fresh machines. The people who want to join can we can start installing the things tomorrow. Okay, now go with the questions. I am having this recording. I will give you the recording also if you want.